Alright, when your eyebrow product like dries up really bad and you can't really get it to work in your brows. Yeah, time to get a new one. Alright, well, hi, I am Karen. I'm so excited to be doing this video because I have not done one of these in a very long time. And that is doing a giveaway. I have not done one of those in a very long time. And I thought, what better way to jumpstart my channel back now that I got my camera working and everything else. And hopefully, I pray to God, everything else. This palette right here. I have my eye on this. I have another one that's coming that I have my eye on as well. That's for the other palette, the Yes Please palette. So these are the colors they have on the back. I have no idea what it looks like on the box. So let's just, what it looks like on the actual eyeshadow palette. Ooh, and this is the eyeshadow palette. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, cool. It has the names on the back as well. Honestly, I could care less about the names. Like, cause I saw like that big fuss over the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I saw that big fuss over the whole name thing. Honestly, when you're doing your eyeshadow, you don't be looking like, hey, what's the name of that? And I get it, you want to know the name when somebody else is teaching you, but hopefully they're showing you the palette as well. And from spending time with the palette, you should really be able to guesstimate by the other colors that's around it where that color is. So let me go ahead and clean my brows up. I'm going to use this color on this side right here. This is from Honest Beauty. And oh, it comes with a itty bitty little mirror. Oh, that's what's up. But yeah, I just recently bought some of their products because I was like curious about it. And I really wanted to see how it worked, one, and really start thinking about at least switching up my face products when it comes to like just having less crap in it, because I really want to do my best to like avoid aging my skin if I don't have to, you know, because the products in there are not necessarily good for my skin or my organs, since your skin is one of the largest organs in your body. And I'm just gonna blend this back out because I have not set this yet. And this is the same concealer color I have on my eyelids. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put cream contour color on the outer corners and crease area of my eye just to help easily shape your eyes. I'm gonna be using this color right here, and it's not enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix these two colors right here because that color by itself isn't dark enough. There we go. And I don't want it to be dark by using that one color only. I'm just taking the dark color only and just deepening it up a little bit. I'm just gonna open the eye area just a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyes with this powder right here. This is their translucent powder, and it doesn't have, if I'm correct, it doesn't have talc in it, but it does have silica in it. And unfortunately, I noticed when I started using it on my face, it was causing my face to have pimples on it. So I decided to stop using it on my face, but I really would like to use the product up. I'm just gonna focus on using this powder more towards the under eye area and eyelid area. And I learned that little tip from going to the PMAC. I learned that little tip about the silica from going to the PMAC Expo when I was watching Kelvin Myers do makeup. He talked about two products. One I need to review here on my channel because they actually sent me their concealer, which is an amazing concealer, and which is something he recommended. He said he actually liked that a whole lot. And the other one was talking about foundations that have silica in it that cause you to break out. So I thought that was very interesting. Alright, so now that I set my eyes, let's get cracking on this palette. Alright, let's check out these colors, and they are gorgeous. Beautiful. These are beautiful. I can't wait to use them. I do think it's great nonetheless for you to actually swatch your makeup palettes. And the reason I suggest that you do that, because a lot of times when you're looking at a palette and you're trying to decide what color to use, when you swatch it, I think it gives you a better idea of the color, just the color itself. And when you see it in that format, you'd be like, oh my gosh, next time I gotta come and use this color. I don't know, it just changes the scope. You think you would look at it in the palette and be like, okay, I want to use this, but once you touch it, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I want to use this instead. That's the first bottom row, and I'll go ahead and swatch the others. I don't know if it's really necessary because I'm sure like people already got videos on this, but I mean, yeah. And that's the second middle row, and yeah, my fingernail broke off. We went bowling. Oh my gosh, just one swipe just across the hand. But man, if you get that color right there, this one right here, this one right here, this is a beautiful color. I'm gonna do the last row. They're very glittery too, so at least the two in the middle are. Ooh, but they're so pretty. I can't wait. I'm kind of excited. If you want to change up your inner highlight colors to something else and make, you know, just kind of change it up a little bit, because I know I get stuck on using the same color, man. Once I have a color or using a highlight shade or a highlighter, I'm kind of like stuck on it for a while. I'm gonna go in with this color. This is from the Black Radiance. This is in Golden Cashews. Just use whatever color you want to use. I just want to have some kind of brownish tone in there. I already kind of do from using the cream contour colors. Honestly, it's reminding me a lot of the palette that I just saw online. Probably more with like the peachy tones at the bottom here. It's kind of reminding me of that the Huda Beauty Dusk palette. I think that's what it's called. I just literally just saw it. Nikki Tutorials just reviewed it on her channel, so this is kind of giving me those vibes, especially with some of these colors right up in this area right here. So I want to say, I might have to like find a picture of it and like take a picture of this and see, but I'm just saying, if you're going for these color schemes and you don't want to pay the $65, you might want to try this. This is only 16 bucks. So, and that's of course if it's available. That's the catch to that. But I'm gonna go ahead and add some brown into my crease first. The one thing I learned from the makeup class that I was taking, they suggested that even if you do color in your crease, you should still add some brown tone in there to make it look more natural, and it just looks better. So I'm just blending that up. All right, let's go on the lighter color right there, and this is Deer. Now the good thing is on the back of the box, it's gonna make it easier for me to say these names for real. And I'm just stapling this on the outside, and then I'm working the rest of the color into the crease. I'm gonna go in with that deeper red shade or deeper burgundy. Yeah, we'll say burgundy. I want to say red. And I'm gonna start blending it in. Now, the one thing I'll say about ColourPop, I do have to say this, is I wanted to like their other pots and those other colors, but I just couldn't get into that whole dip my finger and putting it on my lid thing. I just couldn't. I'm sorry. And then you have to find individual colors, and so that's the one thing I wish the green makeup companies would work on a little bit more, is doing more palettes, because nobody wants to open up individual eyeshadows and have all these scattered all over the place all the time. Like, I understand for some unique colors, but not for all your stuff. It's like, really though? Make a palette. Make some palettes, please. At least Honest Beauty's getting that part right, them and Jane Ardell, but it's just like, come on. Matter of fact, let's switch up the brush for the bottom. I'm gonna use this small little brush that I got from BH Cosmetics. It was like free. I need to wash my brushes. Shame on me. I usually like to wash them every single time I use them, but I did not wash them this last time, so yeah. I'm gonna go back to that same color so I can run it along the crease. Perfecto! Oh my gosh, I should have been done this. This is perfect. And don't go too crazy on using too much color out of this palette. It is more on the powdery side for the matte tones, which is nothing wrong with that, but I'm just letting you know you don't have to use too much. I'm gonna use this lighter color right here in the corner, so fade out this crease color. I don't know why I'm not. Ooh, hell no. I went in a little bit too much. Let's go over here. I should be repeating the steps, but I'm just being frisky. Let me find another color to bring this back down, because nobody needs that right there. I'm gonna go to this Stila palette. This is the Eyes of the Windows palette. I'm gonna mix these two colors right here, just to bring that brow bone color back down to a human looking shade, supposedly. Let's go ahead and blend that out. And I just tapped into that color by itself. And I need to bring this one back down, kind of like that one. And then I'm going to go back over it with that color, the deeper color that's closer to my skin tone. There we go. Just to kind of bring that down a bit. And then I'm just going to try to get these to match. Alright, that looks a little bit lighter than the other one. So gonna go back into that right there. There we go. I'm just using that black Radiance to clean up the edges. All right, let's go back to this palette. I actually like the colors a whole lot. I need to play around with color just a little bit more when it comes to my makeup looks. So I've been doing a lot of neutral colors, but I've been enjoying them. Like it's nice just finding different ways to spice up neutral colors, but playing with it so they look good. I mean, I hope that makes sense. All right, let's go to the bottom. I'm gonna put that color down there. I mean, they are very pigmented. You can't say they're not. All right, and then for the outer corner, I'm gonna go with this brush right here. Yeah, it's from VH Cosmetics. I'm gonna tap into the purple color. Oh my gosh, I just knew it. I just knew it. I'm just trying to stick it to just this outer corner area / corner crease and lower lash line. Just pat it on. Oh my gosh. Make sure I don't leave it looking too rounded. So flick it out just to give you a pointed eye. Oh my gosh, that is just okay. I'm gonna take this color here and put this on the lid. You can always apply some concealer on that area to help this cling a little bit more or to be brighter. Oh my gosh, I just want to see how that was gonna look. There's so many different looks you could create with this bottom row right here. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of that burgundy color, just run it along just a little bit. Fade these two in. This is such a fun pop of color. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna go with the purpley look. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna mix two colors. All right, because I don't want a dark highlight in my inner corner. I would prefer something brighter than what's on the lid. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this color here and mix it with a little bit of that and see what happens. Matter of fact, let's test out in here. Yeah, let's go with that. So we can do more of a pinky, glowy highlight, but it's not dark, you know what I mean? You don't want it to be darker than well, for me, I don't want it to be darker than the eyeshadow on my actual lid, the actual lid color. All right, and maybe I'm gonna try just a little bit of that color right there. Bam, just to kind of give it a little bit of a kick. And then I'm gonna take some of this color by itself and just run it along the bottom here. And for this, you can either go with lashes, because it's such an extreme look. Go with lashes or do a wing liner with it. All right, so I'm going ahead and put on the Super Curler 24-hour Rimmel London mascara, and surprisingly, I actually really like it without even curling my lashes, which for me is amazing because my lashes point downward. So let's go ahead and put on some blush. I'm going to use a mix of some colors. Maybe I should go a little bit brighter. I never do. I'm kind of scared. I'm going to be using this palette here from BH Cosmetics, the Professional Blush palette. I love the colors in this palette. I'm gonna use this one and this one together. It took me a while to get into using blush, so I'm trying to ease my way into it. And for this, I'm gonna try to keep the blush on the side here because the eyes are so loud. You don't want your cheeks and your eyes to kind of be in competition with each other. So just the side of the cheeks and up the side. Oh, and I'm using this e.l.f. blush. This is their pointed powder brush. Yes, shame on me, but yeah, I'm loving this brush. And it's weird because I have another brush that's identical to this. It's the, here it is. It's this brush here from Real Techniques. And I don't know, I don't know, when I use it, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't put the product on properly. And I bought this one just kind of I know I don't like that brush, but I'm gonna buy this one, review it. Yo, one of the best decisions I ever made. I guess because it's more fluffy. I don't know. It's just, it does not behave like that other brush does. It puts the color on beautifully. I love it. All right, I'm a little bit curious about this one color, that one that I swatched before. This one right here. I'm going to apply some of it on this brush, and this is an e.l.f. brush. They're 202. I'm gonna go ahead and shake up my little vegetable glycerin spray mix that I made. And I'm gonna apply it right down here and see what happens. Oh my gosh, this color literally melts in. All right, we're gonna have to blend that out because it's so strong. All right, I need to blend out that edge there. So I'm going to wipe this brush off first and go back to that bronzer color from the Black Radiance. All right, so I'm gonna put on some lip color. Anyway, I feel like I should do something that's bold and fun with this eye look, but just for kicks. So with the lip gloss, you could go with a lip gloss and just use it to taint your lips if you just want to keep the focus on the eyes. And this lip gloss I just used is Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Buttercream, and this is in the color Punchy Melon. Yeah, it kind of gives that bitten lip look. And then if you want to, you can probably put a little bit of color in the center Let's see what we have. You know what? Let's just use this palette still. Why not? All right, I'm gonna just take a little bit of the burgundy eyeshadow that we were using, and just take your time and build up the color. So this is if you just want to do like that color in the middle. For this look, I'm going to be using this Milani lipstick, and this is in the color 61 Matte Naked. You know what? Let's play around a little bit. I'm going to take this color right here. Think of this lipstick like concealer. So as you're applying it, it's just clinging to it, just like eyeshadow would on your eyes. So, all right. So, and this is another way to kind of like create that color that you don't have. Maybe try not to separate the lips so much so you don't create the wrinkled look. When it comes back together, it doesn't look so wrinkly. All right. And then I went ahead and aligned it with I believe this is Chestnut from Wet n Wild. I love using this pencil. It's inexpensive and it works and it's moist. So until I find something else to replace it with, that's gonna be what I put on me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like this video so other people like you can find this video online just like the way you did. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.